Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Live Story Time. My name is Miss Mary, and I am here to share some great stories with you today. As always, I give a little bit of time for people to arrive. So, I'm just going to wait a couple of minutes and bear with me today because I am working on a computer that is not the usual computer I work on. So I'm trying my best to click everything correctly. So again, welcome to Live Story Time. My name is Miss Mary, and this week I am reading stories in celebration of Pride Month. And I have actually a great shirt that I wanted to share. So I'm just going to stand up and you can see my shirt, and it says "Love is Love," and it is the Sesame Street Muppets all holding hands and in the shape of the rainbow flag. So that is my shirt. I will probably stand up again at some point in case someone missed that. So please say hello in the comments if you would like a shout out. I will be sure to give you a shout out. And just a couple of quick reminders about those shout outs, that there is a bit of a delay, so you type something and I don't see it right away. I'm not ignoring you, it's just that there's a lag. So I promise I will give you the shout out as soon as I see the comment. And also, if I am in the middle of a story, I won't give a shout out until I'm done, just so I don't interrupt the flow of the story. So again, I'm so happy to be here with you today, sharing stories in celebration of Pride Month. So my first story today is called Red, A Crayon's Story by Michael Hall. Okay, and again, I am on a computer that's not my usual one, so hopefully everything looks good. Here we go. He was red. But he wasn't very good at it. Oh dear. His teacher thought he needed more practice. I'll draw a red strawberry, then you draw a red strawberry. You can do this. Really. But he couldn't. Really. Like this? Ooh, oh my. Let's try again. His mother thought he needed to mix with other colors. Why don't you two go out and draw a nice round orange? A really big one. A really orange one. But they made a big greenish one. Yuck. Oops. His grandparents thought he wasn't warm enough. Your class is making self-portraits for Parents' Night. Wear this warm red scarf. Nice, it's so you. But it so wasn't. Oh dear. Everyone seemed to have something to say. Sometimes I wonder if he's really red at all. Don't be silly. It says red on his label. He came that way from the factory. Frankly, I don't think he's very bright. Well, I think he's lazy. Right, he's got to press harder. Really apply himself. Give him time. He'll catch on. Of course he will. But he didn't catch on. Green frog, black sheep, brown cow, red ack. All the art supplies wanted to help. The masking tape thought he was broken inside. This will help hold you together. The scissors thought his label was too tight. One snip should do it. Stay still now. I thought he wasn't sharp enough. But even with all our help and all his hard work, he just couldn't get the hang of it. One day he met a new friend. Will you make a blue ocean for my boat? I can't. I'm red. Will you try? So he did. Thank you. It's perfect. You're welcome. It was easy. And he didn't stop there. Bluebells, blue jeans, blue bird, blue berries, blue whale. I'm blue. He was not red. He was blue. And everyone was talking. My son is brilliant. Who could have known he was blue? I always said he was blue. It was obvious. His blue ocean really lifted me. All of his work makes me happy. His blue strawberries are my favorites. He's so intense. I'm going to make a green lizard with him. A really big one. I hear he's working on a huge new project. He's really reaching for the sky. And he really was. And that is the story of Red. So this is about learning about how what you look like on the outside may not be what you are on the inside. And I just thought that was such a beautiful story to share. Again, welcome to Live Storytime. My name is Miss Mary, and today I am reading stories in celebration of Pride Month. And please say hello in the comments if you are here, and I will be sure to give you a shout out. This next story is one that I read a few years ago and loved it and wanted to share it again today in Live Storytime. This one is called Stella Brings the Family by Miriam B. Schiffer. Stella Brings the Family. With a hug goodbye, Stella dashed to her cubby and raced to her spot. Mrs. Abbott had a surprise for the class. We're going to have a celebration for Mother's Day, she said, and each of you can invite a special guest. Jonathan and Leon said they'd invite their moms. Carmen was sure her mama could come. But Stella had two dads. Everyone else had a mother. Howie had two. Stella would be the only one without a mother at the Mother's Day party. That afternoon, Stella and her clay stared at each other. The next day, Stella worried about the party when she should have been worrying about other things. All week, Stella's appetite was gone. What's wrong, Stella? Jonathan asked. I have no mother to bring for Mother's Day celebration. No mother? Asked Leon. But who packs your lunch like my mom does for me? Daddy knows just what I like, said Stella. The problem isn't lunch. It's that I have no mother to bring for the Mother's Day party. No mother? Asked Howie. But who reads you bedtime stories like my mother does for me? Weird glare. Okay. Daddy and Papa read stories to me, said Stella. But who kisses you when you are hurt? Carmen asked. I get lots of kisses when I'm hurt, either from Papa or Daddy or Nona or Aunt Gloria or Uncle Bruno or Cousin Lucy. But I still have no special guest for Mother's Day. Jonathan asked, why don't you invite them all? What a wonderful idea, Papa and Daddy said. But Stella wasn't so sure. Soon, the children were crafting invitations, decorating, and preparing gifts. Stella worked harder than anyone. The big day arrived. Daddy, Papa, Nona, Uncle Bruno, Aunt Gloria, and Cousin Lucy went with Stella to school. She had so many guests. Stella hoped it would be okay. The party was better than Stella had imagined. Howie came with his 2 moms, and Jonathan brought his grandmother while his mom was away. Stella had the biggest crowd of all. They squeezed into the story circle and made frames for their art. Look at all of Stella's guests. Stella thought the day was turning out fine. In fact, it was better than fine. Papa was a big hit. Later that day, Mrs. Abbott was worn out. Stella told her not to worry. For Father's Day, she wouldn't bring nearly as many people. Just 2. So, and you can see at the end of this book, what I love is that Howie, who has 2 moms, now is wondering what he is going to do at the Father's Day party. So I just loved this celebration of family, and Stella has a wonderful daddy and papa, and she also has a great aunt and cousins and so many people who love her, and that's what really makes a family. So that was Stella Brings the Family. Okay. Before I begin my next book, I just want to give a quick reminder that our summer reading clubs begin on Friday, June 25th. It is our the last day of school in our district, and that is always our first day of summer reading club. We are bringing back in-person reporting this year. I'm so excited to share that with you. And we also have online an online version of the club. We have 3 different clubs for the different ages. We have Barnyard Buddies, which is for birth through pre-K age. And we have Potty Animals for grades K through 2, and that's children going into K through 2. So if they're going into kindergarten next September, then they're a potty animal. And for children going into grades 3 through 6, we have Pet Squad. So those are our 3 clubs this year, and we are so excited to be seeing you here at the library. So pre-registration is still going on for the rest of today and tomorrow, and then Friday is the big day. So however you choose to celebrate Summer Reading Club. If you want to pre-register, you can do that, or if you want to wait till Friday to come in, also fine. You get a really great summer kickoff bag, and a lot of goodies are in there, so definitely take a look at that. And yeah, so Summer Reading Club, it's coming so soon. We are so excited to bring you a really special 3 clubs this year. Okay, let's get going with my 3rd story. So this one is a story called Peanut Goes for the Gold, and this is by Jonathan Van Ness. And I don't know, some of the parents may know who he is, but I adore him. He is one of the 5 cast members of Queer Eye on Netflix, and he is fabulous and funny and kind and loving and just a very warm soul. And he wrote a beautiful picture book, so I would love to share this with you right now. This is Peanut Goes for the Gold. Oops, that is not the first page. Hold on one second. Here we go. Peanut has their own way of doing things. Peanut loves doing cartwheels while on the basketball court and having banana pancakes on their birthday instead of cake and cutting their own hair as they hula hoop. Sometimes people think Peanut's weird, but more often friends wind up joining the fun. When Peanut decides to do something, there's just no stopping them. I'm going to be a rhythmic gymnast. And here's what my routine is going to look like. Rhythmic gymnastics is so beautiful. I love seeing that, and the Olympics are coming this summer, so I'm excited to see them. Dad, I need you to help with my outfit. Mom, I need you to help with my choreography. And Sammy, man, you need to pick out my music and make it funky. Peanut practiced their routine night and day. Peanut practiced at home. They practiced at school. They practiced on the bus from home to school. It's probably pretty hard to do a rhythmic gymnastics routine on a school bus, but Peanut did it. Okay, here he is. He's at the National Junior Gymnastics Championships. And when the day for the big competition came, Peanut was sure their routine was perfect. The music was all queued up, and Peanut danced and spun and tumbled and dove. They swung the hoop and tossed the ball and juggled the batons and twirled the ribbon. Peanut's performance was flawless. Almost. Peanut only forgot one thing: to tie their shoes. Oh no. But instead of ruining the act, Peanut turned that stumble into a triple axel tumble. And they totally stuck the landing. Peanut knew it was the perfect routine, and the judges couldn't help but agree. Yep, Peanut just has their own way of doing things. And even if they're still learning how to tie their shoes. This is such a sweet, sweet story of Peanut. And, okay. So, let me see. I have one story left for today. Wanted to see if... Let me do really quick. I want to link you all to our Summer Reading Club website so that if you wanted to sign up ahead of time, you could do that. So let me just get right in. Okay, and whoops. Okay, 1 second. Again, working with a computer, that's not my usual, so I forgot how to copy and paste. It's very different on a Mac, and I am not on my Mac. So I just linked you to our Summer Reading Club website, and if you would like to, please pre-register for the club, and make sure you come into the library though to pick up your awesome kickoff kit. And one more time before I read my last story, I just wanted to stand up to show you my awesome shirt for today. So today's theme is Pride. We are reading stories in honor of Pride Month. So this is my Love is Love shirt featuring the Sesame Street Muppets. And they are all holding hands to form the rainbow flag. Just absolutely love this shirt. I love Sesame Street, and they have always been a street where everyone feels welcome. And I hope that that is how the library is for you, that everyone feels welcome here. So without further ado, let's get into my last story of the day. This is called Papa, Daddy, and Riley by Seamus Kirst. On the first day of school, my parents walked me to my classroom. My friends were being dropped off by their families, too. Olive was with her mom and dad. Molly was with her mom. Hector was with his grandma. Luke was with his foster mother. I was with my dad's. I love you, my little princess. I love you, my little dragon. When the bell rang, I hugged Papa and Daddy goodbye. I love you, Papa and Daddy. Hi, Olive. Hi, Riley. Who are they? Those are my dad's. You have two? But which one is your dad? And where is your mom? They are both my dads, I answered. My belly mommy doesn't live with us. One mom and one dad make a baby, and that makes a family, said Olive. So which dad is the real dad? I was confused. If a family only has one dad, did I have to pick one? Was I Papa's princess or Daddy's dragon? I had seen a picture of the belly mommy who gave birth to me. I look like her, but I also look like Papa and Daddy. I have black hair just like Daddy, and I have freckles on my nose just like Papa. I like to bake cookies just like Daddy, and I like to shoot hoops just like Papa. I'm a good swimmer just like Daddy, and I'm a good singer just like Papa. I love painting colorful pictures just like Papa, and I love playing with dogs and cats just like Daddy. I thought all day, but I just couldn't figure out who my real dad was. When Papa and Daddy came to pick me up, I was so upset. They noticed right away. What's wrong? Asked Daddy. Papa gave me a big hug. Olive said families only have one dad, I wailed, but I love having you both. Oh, Riley, said Papa. I don't want to have to choose. This poor girl thinking she had to choose. Sweet Riley, said Daddy, you don't have to choose. Some families have one parent and some have two. Some families have step-parents or aunts and uncles or grandparents. Neither of us gave birth to you, Riley, said Papa, but we carried you in our hearts. We belong together, said Daddy. What a perfect answer. We carried you in our hearts. But what makes a family if every family is so different? I asked. Love, said Daddy. Love makes a family. Well, I love you both, so you are both my real dads. That's right, said Daddy. You're Papa's princess and Daddy's dragon, Papa added. Roar. And you are Riley, Riley's Papa and Riley's Daddy, forever and ever and always. And that is the story of Papa, Daddy, and Riley. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the stories that I shared with you today in honor of Pride Month and in celebration of Pride Month. And I just wanted to say again that I love reading stories that express uniqueness and being true to yourself. I've read a lot of stories about that theme in the past and about treating others with kindness and respect. So I hope that the library has always been a place where you feel like you can be your true self, that maybe you could be weird and zany like Peanut is, or maybe you have two daddies or two mommies and you feel like you can come into the library and feel safe and loved and welcome. That is my biggest hope for every person who walks through the door, that they feel accepted and loved and welcomed here. So thank you so much for tuning in this week to Live Storytime. I will be back next Wednesday with more stories to share and something to announce, maybe a program to promote or just to chat about how the Summer Reading Club is going so far. But I look forward to seeing you all next week at Live Storytime. Please come into the library. We'd love to see you. And until next time, have a great week, everyone.